We are the biggest, we are the largest African spiritual platform. We keep going higher because of the love you show to this very platform. We are grateful. We keep telling you, say you're grateful. Say, udi platform nechi, na u promote platform no, na u support. Yadam wasi wo mi birthday ni sa anti no minim dia mesanya kan bi ba me jimi di say. Or doman komo boss roni asase no nim bibia no nim nipa ntwe mu no. Sa nyankropon twe di ampo no. Obeshira nkrankre biara ohwere ne bibi kese e wo me ho wa wo do me wa wo like me pick mudomio ma shemi nkran enti ma jire me ho mudo no reinforce asan ginger me enti me call the next level. Very soon I will introduce something big to you people. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we are Revelations, we are the biggest, we are the largest. I am Revelations and my name is Hadassah, Empress Makida. Call me Jezebel, call me anything. I respond to it, but don't forget to ask spirituality. So wait, it's another episode. Today is a great day because we are going to talk about one great topic, relationship and social media. When I hear this, I want to learn more about it. I welcome you to your show, Revelations to the World, and let's welcome our guest. He's one of our own. He's Mr. Richard Kwao. I welcome you, Mr. Kwao.
Thank you so much.
In 1 minute, I want you to greet our followers, our subscribers, they make this platform. Greet them, introduce yourself to them, and greet your loved ones so we can start the conversation.
Hi, thank you so much. I am extremely excited to be here because I followed it. I followed this show. Everything happens on this show. So I want to thank all of you who follow this show. I see over 80,000 views and things on YouTube, and I'm excited. It's really a big show. And that's why I want to be here to talk about this very important subject because it affects all of us. It affects everybody. You can choose to think or not think about it, but it affects all of us in various ways. So I'm excited to be. My name is Richard Kwao. I'm a relationship therapist, and I do life coaching and all other things that has got to do with human beings because I love human beings. And because our mom loves human beings and does this to bring revelation, deep things about ourselves, about our world, about society, about the occurrences in our system, which affects the way we live our lives, I found it very important to come here and to share with you a few things that we can talk about.
I welcome you, my brother.
Thank you.
So you know that my English is 6. Now, 4. Me know if me say conversations, informations, inte say me nkabium. To me you two a film jaka 4. The 4 is which is and enti no mpacho aya wo de mixing with me so me de metumi aka na yetimi enya ya absorb it. To say maka we aka me English in one pe. So I welcome you. Today we are discussing the social media and its impact on present day relationship. Is huge. Social media, Android phone is 200 cedis, so everybody is on social media. And penny for any omo keka ka ho. Inti no ede aba ya ware ye nyonko fa ne ye busuya no entemenu na papa yi ese oba beka. Na ansa no be start na asa media de bia e won framemu. Me suma ede ama oba tan bia a vision that I will talk about one day. I'm not talking about it one day. It's a CA, but me the inframani gu me the assembly gu from me mama oba tan bia ye train shark shoot so ne ba be rituals no ama omo amese omo Arab countries ni su nyina ye Ghana for omo kwa amani hunu mu ebi ye kum omo ne ade eno so was a vision ye train so be ma ye date na wa be rituals ni shark shoot so wo share please I'm still waiting on you for the rituals for my people omo Arab countries no enyina so another vision amema ho kakra wo your bad time bia wo ba or your boy or your girl when you're 7 years to 12 years or your boy me pese woman woni ekono ho enkwalane from 7 to 12 woman start masturbate especially omo amoja phones e dey ama omo no boys no nti as time goes on no I will start talking about the girls no but see no oba time bia or what 7 years to 12 years say wo wa Ghana say wo ni Ghana baby a wo bia no mpese wo ma wani ekwa akwala no because bibia begu frama ni mu a ama nkwala no nyina a start e masturbate omo ho mpese oba tan bia any ne ba boy awanya 7 to 12 meka ho asem at the right time. I welcome you to your show, but today we are going to discuss social media and its effect on our relationship. Until we are here with our brother Kwao. So when they say social media, I want you to define social media first. What is social media?
So anytime you hear the word social, it means something which is large, big. Society. Society is big. Human beings are plenty. Someone says social. Anywhere you see social. Social studies, social skills. Anytime you see anything social, it means huge, large, something that affects majority of the people. So if you say social media, then we are looking at information that is passed in a way that affects a lot of people. That is social media.
Okay, and what is relationship?
So relationships, when we talk about relationships, we are looking at the interactions between people like you and I, interactions between even human beings and objects, interaction between human beings and nature, interactions between human beings and
nipa
eni nyame ayonkofa ewo nipa eni nyame mu eni nipa ne ebibia etwa ye ho ehia bia no as nipa ne ye sa ade ne ewo ayonkofa even akonwa ewo ha kra we say before be show yi ewo so mbe pipa ho na mo hwe na mo hyehyɛ na mo make sure say bibia ye ani ye interaction ewo between nipa and all of these things any relationship. Now nyame boy we ase no ohun say ade ba ko a betimi ama ni butai oboma we ase edi mu no ni say ewo say sa yonkofa no oyema the relationship ewo between everything or creating here. There should be a relationship between everything or creating here. Between physical and physical, between spiritual and spiritual, even between physical and the spiritual. I was a relationship. And that is very, very important because no emma unyame botai and the purpose of creation it to me established. With that interaction or relationships, nothing in this world but imagine. Nothing can stand. So relationships are really, 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 really important. Other countries be more. Say almost population a decrease or more negative population growth. Just in Kwao and in Kwao actionasi John will say that is going to bring a problem because that's in the pabesa was asking so I'm better person. I said the fact in the pabesa you need human beings so people to work. You need the population to work. Ebe ama input to akoso in that was a acronym and everything. So human beings, human production, human existence, are very, very key to all of us. So nipa niwa se bisi bitafraje show we ente member so because we was say nipa eso a certain aspect. Nko for be wow omoma show we etime baso viewers ebi anamu but there are several people working and for the show to go on well I was say Maame Grace ni nkrofo we nyina enya a very cordial relationship and now a relationship which is understandable, which is relatable, which is workable. All of these things who here so I say it must exist. Now the topic is modern day. Let's just say now your relationship existed before this modern day. The important thing to note also they say every sector of areas, every culture, every tradition, that we are nipa interacting are different. And that interaction, it's nyamisha that boy, so that the people can interact. Our choir, perfect. Emma woman. Into the same bit so for be Ghana, no for be America. So no so munko why no muntina wan hwesa right na ye. They need time. So be swia obi a culture and in the tradition. Before that marriage can stand. But Ofa Obi wa Ghana, and before Obi wa Ghana, two people from Ghana, so Muwaria, Omuchi Omuhase, Omuni Wamamre, and Tombeti Mawari, and Asantini, and Northerner. Ebi okofo be from north, okofo be from Francis or maintenance worry abayedin. Because oba no onimedwe na ya akere no, oye TZ, oye north for aduane, obi nso fear fantini, omuso mo aduane omudi. Separate. So the point I'm making is that relationship be able to succeed in our context. It has to succeed or exist within a certain context, a certain category of relationship. No, that is what has to exist to make sure say relationship no akoso in a way I add input to weba.
Akoso in a way I didn't put to weba. Relationship here will define what can relationship types bebre, and it's broad. We can't discuss all those relationships in one into single one out. It's a broad topic. So single one out. Say relationship now we say wonka say endorse unti dia wo fo say social media nenya great a great bad impact was. So that's what you want to address because it affect.
Yes.
Ain't single one out. Say we say wonka relationship either fraternities, and our relationship, either workers, and our relationship, either parents, and our families, and our clans, single one out so we can discuss it.
Social media affects our relationship, but they are affecting the most the relationship between a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm. So
when it comes to the marriage institution, our real home so that you're better and the marriage and family institutional. That is what has taken the greatest hit when it comes to
so that is what we are discussing.
That's what we want to discuss today.
Okay, so one, tell us how much and now what do you think has affected marriage, and it's because of social media. Okay,
we can't say. Nyama affecting marriage and my marriage is ninja social media. We can't say that.
We are talking. That's your topic. So let's do social media.
Yes. So social media affects a part of it, a causal factor, as soon as affects it in way. Now the most important thing I make information. Information. We are seeing we define social media say there's dissemination of information. Say information back in a very large manner. And for instance, we did to Facebook with a click, and now YouTube with a click. That's how important it is. Social media are created the opportunity for obia keke so the information to internet so. Obia keke to me the information go to internet so. Surprisingly, information now injurious, negative to young assistant SLA more. Aya viral more. Obi nudity. Obi nkoyi ni where they boy ni where they ja. Often future pictures. No fan to social media. A best spread this is here. In some aya papa no de be boa ni pano and spread it. So social media aye catalyst. Ama niama enye the things that will negatively affect your relationships no. Ama those things are blown out of proportion. Ama obiati mi who easy. You were talking about in Kwao, masturbating and Sunday money pornography. Pornography. There's one in another pornography. Now, so answer now would you when you buy pornography? So now check. Ungu video. Maybe a picture of a kakra. Say those times I say you share porno. Na you're down for be a more video there. Gibi. Near ya tito more. Papa no mami fifia. Now bako share baby no ma share kakra. Say see no. In Kwao ni na our phones.
Now ko shebi. Now ko shebi.
Mashebida.
Okay. What do you call
Mashebida. Sister, in Kwao 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, Obiakra mobile phone, Obiakra devices. They can easily watch those things. It's it affected in so many other ways. The dissemination of bad information, it's right there on social media. It's called social media, called Facebook groups. I dare have me. They say, my family too was said, Obabi afani krechi, and Obabi abu jamai, whichever way it is. Then family two group them. The first question I bet say in my abisani is na nikunu ye den. What did the man do? That is the first question they ask.
Nanko mumbisa den. Nanko mumbisa den. Nanko mumbisa den mbisa.
Yeah, my member personal. Or Babu Jamaya, then another personal. If that had happened, would that be the question they would ask?
That's the question.
So, identity now, I was said the first thing you look at is why somebody's behavior has affected your own behavior. Why should that one be the first thing? Why don't we look at Nipana waya adiena enyeno? Let's look at that first. But the first thing people look at is why somebody's behavior made me or made a woman do the wrong thing.
Sometimes and I'm bisa say nkaden no mu bisa simple say simple bisa say the worry odiaduane ben and bisa say the pant why and what do you expect them to ask?
Bisa die nti a okoye sa not because e dey no be here nti okoye sa. They should look for idea man here. Quite unfortunately, these things are creeping kakran into social media. Sa nioma na tetemprem so na nkofo ya eye echiwade eye taboo na ye fra be measure of social control ema nipa to me hye ne ho so na ye kan be say look amamre kwan so nema bebre wo ho a omuka say ma ye enye. It's not because we are be ye and now you become something be ye now. So it is just for you as nipa no ye chira say the be ya wo be hye wo ho so so that you become disciplined. But if ye that measure, that fear of sin, that fear of evil, that fear of not doing the right things, if we lose it, and then the nature of man, sociology say, Obia you are born evil. I do not buy no, and you are papa. That say ye titil na wunyi na uye we na o me abo kakra me nko ha me nye we na ye stop oni nyina no na ye kiro papa na ma sa boni na wo mu na efu mu kakran na obaye normal human being. So if today we are going to be doing things that will erode the measure of social control, sa nioma na ema yesru nti ye easily yen to me ndi boni no na yi na ma ni nyina everywhere, there's going to be an open field for everybody. It's going to be morality bewu. When morality dies, what happens? And I'll be to me sorry. The person yell, no, I yell. Now, and then you say, BBBBBC, I will say, by 5 o'clock, you're pong, then you go, baby. By 5 o'clock, we'll be able to shut them. Everybody carries the law and puts it in their hands. Where's our society going? And that's why I think, say, social media, the influx of other cultures. Name be anka esisi wa mindful for so. Ensi wa ha no. Say no, ebie as ebie ni, yehu sa na oma no. Ya pese ye. Na mo show bi na they were talking about almost the sex sex with benefits. Sex with benefits. Say a lot of the young people feel say I want to have sex. Let's just go and have sex. They're having sex. Sex with benefits. Surprisingly, it might be Briadia too. So, and they feel say, but share the definition of sex with benefits from baby if you buy now. And yet, you know. I have people feel say, me mouse sex or bar person mammy sex. Ebi I share me juma or here bibi. Na me so me dia mano. Or mammy sex, maybe I'm a high amano, and then sex with benefits. No, there that is not it. But we have accepted the terminology. Yes, who can cry, and the implementation, no, we have wrongly implemented it. You are confused.
You are watching Revelations. Let me ask this before you continue. Who say so? Be on any kunu no kobo ejamaya. My mbisa said then ani kunu ye nti a okoboy oni ni kunu ni na ewo ho e na wakobo ejamai we say we shouldn't even ask or say or then obey man here not to think of blaming obey man but obi akobo ejamai the obe say you blaming on social media. What are you saying? I'm
not being car say
no make me understand because me I know the Bible.
Unim the ente omo onim the ente a You see, there's a personal value you place on yourself. If you value yourself and you place a great value on yourself, you won't do certain things. So be kobo ijamai, oba kobo ijamai. Let's look at I keep telling people to say, I'm not married. I used to be married. I'm not married again. During the period of time now, I never cheated on my wife. For the period now we were married, I never did it.
You went to me and cheating to know marriage.
Debbie.
You know where?
I never cheated. I think of what Bisami said, weren't you tempted? You see, yes, I was tempted. Did you have the opportunity? I had the opportunity. I could have done it. The temptation was there. The opportunity was there. People were ready to do it. Now, that's not my dream. I'm saying, no, whoever I am, I need to maintain myself and personal dignity. And I never did it.
Personal dignity. Cheating and divorce. Personal dignity. Personal dignity. Cheating and divorce. Which is personal dignity? Do you know personal dignity and dignity?
Cheating is different from divorce.
Both cheating
but any cheating into the free marriage.
Okay,
it's God.
The person may attack because maybe some question here, but yet a better personal way. So let's get into the topic. Listen, Maame, and the followers of this platform are very, very endowed.
Yes.
So when you are talking to them and they don't have patience to, they can just insult you and insult me on top and drink Coke on top of it. They can do anything, I know them.
Yes.
Because you can't waste their data. Now, no, can't say my blame me, no, my bisa question, no. Also said, Niama na yen na no mo yen na yen ye biom no. But one so say no, yes, you being to punumuna yen that 6 o'clock because BBSC. Nina is about culture. So are you contradicting yourself or what? I want to get your topic straight. I didn't give you the topic.
Okay. I'm not contradicting myself.
Okay, so make us understand.
All I'm trying to say is that so we are dealing with the issue of about cheating.
Cheating. Relationship and then the effect of social media they about relationships. So
yes. And then but as I say, no, they are abemu. It's about the cheating, which you want to understand.
The question you said they shouldn't ask, but they should blame it on social media.
No, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I'm not saying they should.
So explain, break it down.
Okay, good. I get your point now. Menka said they should blame it on social media. I only mean that social media exemplifies a blow up in Crawford petty mindset as our mindset. Maybe you're right for the larger society. That's the point I'm driving at. Well, social media to me, Emma, Niema, Enye, normal in the side of people, in the side of a group. That's the point I'm driving at. So instead of looking at the root causes of problems, no, obi to me the opinion be overshadow. So opinion be overshadow. Now a lot of people follow that opinion. Meanwhile, that opinion might not be the right thing for the society. That's the point I'm driving at. I'm not main cat. People have myriad reasons why they want to cheat and whatever it is. But I'm only saying that social media, we are hearing too many of it. We are seeing too many of it. And, the impact that it has on society, the fear of it, is eroding. And the more social media penetrating society, now your traditional values diminish. And if the traditional values are diminishing, then it means that you are going for a beautiful culture. I'm what to think a beautiful culture. And then the society and we all become confused.
You are watching Revelations. Ceciano. Social media na ma yako for obi culture abeto yeso ana because wo kasa no say wu nipa no e na sese wo hu nia eye ma wo ana so nipa na hu nia eye ma na social media na betumi asesa nipa ne life
oni ma dey find peer pressure
me nim just talk at me
okay obrofo na aka sese aka say
asampo ya make ina bre yo to no oborom
I be find peer pressure You could cry, you see, peer pressure and kwala, almost
I know peer pressure. Obi adi or ye na ma
almost bonnie peer pressure. But in penny for peer pressure, a hand penny forcing the way hand kwala. Because in kwala controls. Until means you be bonnie bianco with fear babono. But you penny now till no. Be able to be able to in the comfort of your homes. So when information is there, I didn't end when it comes. When it's there, because we opinion, you can do whatever you want to do. The amplification value, the fact that social media blow up things that are not good, opinions that are not sound, behavior are any sound, any good for the society. Look, I say, whatever I want to do. Nobody buys food for me. Nobody buys clothes for me. So say any man trial, I youth no kita. Until me go correct to me, I say, well, I choose to do what I want to do. Until you choose to do what you want to do. But there's a small girl or a small boy or walk across the street who call in our show, who names our show, who's young. If you're doing what is right for you, what you want to do. But somebody's learning from you. So there are little things we do. Conditioning, human nipa. So they say the same thing over and over and over again. Or you're conditioned to it. That they begin to leave that thing. I'm going to say normal. That child is going to learn from that thing now. And then what I'm saying is that the advent of the fact that Obiakura device, Obiatimiko social media, it exposes us to information. A lot of them be brain na in the way. And they call TikTok, they share. Young girls, young boys, small young girls, and no more TikTok. So they are using vulgar words. They are using vulgar words. This all over the place. Without social media, they wouldn't have the platform to be exhibited. So by now, any more society, because everything we do affects the larger society. Somebody learns from it. If people start learning from it, they start living it. It's going to spread. It's like COVID.
It's going to spread like COVID. Me pese me bisa one question and sana. Me be bisa asem biba. Me bisa one question and sana. Can you tell one thing that social media and I will share sana impose in your life ana? Wankasa personally at your age. Can you tell that one thing who was social media before you realize you were doing it?
Me parties. Me a very, very quiet person. Me parties, me PPs, and money be. But social media opening me up to Adam for 4 friends, 9 Hasi or Chinansi. A woman in my cobacco. But I do baby moon say as na back na ye 2, na ye 3, na me kobe break. Na me chin break. It's social media has the ability to affect I can affect everybody. Well, it can affect everybody. I am conditioned. You're training me here. I have the good morals. But once we are in a society, once we are with people, not always the things that going on. You're conditioned. But when I say you've conformed to the people, then you start living like them, start doing things like them.
Dana until the oko party. Mami 5 things I will share. Who you sure say these 5 things part the social media na dey good marriages mu. Cheating.
Yeah. Cheating because social media is a marketplace. Koshe obabi inbox. And I worry for be inbox. Obama worry for. Embargo obabi 1,000. Koshe the new wife so. Embargo go be brave. It open up the market. Ubi incommodie na kodoso. The interactions na kodoso. Into comparison abim. Oshe ya me kunundi muame. My wife is this, my wife is that. Look at this person. Or yes. Cheating is one of them. Number 2, in relationships. People can't hold relationships. If you need a for relationships.
And also your social media, yeah.
Yes, if you need a for relationships.
Because
if you are feeling good, there's another person on the line waiting. So relationships can't hold. There's another person waiting. If you listen to if you listen to reasons why people break out of relationships, like you'll be surprised. But it is just because when him say, remember 10 eguni inbox, mo be happen. Until we be Jimmy Achena, po baby never. The next person is available. We walk crowd, they are still there. Or your comparison, or share their uni and what that person has, or share affluent lifestyles of people. The other thing is deception. In be bring home pictures and what they are to social media. Now do much you call baby or mudana. Obesun. Deception. Ubi on your phone. They say phones now bano. Filters womb. Into be many madam for be. They be a account or baby asem. You share the picture of social media. One pa. Our social media. Ma. Your country will be a share girl.
Hey! Ejato.
Hey! Who share the pictures? Oh yeah, ko. You could do her. Or you tumse be there. See me, I'm here.
What? What happened?
What happened? Oh, you tumse me, I'm here.
Filter.
I tell you.
Filter human being.
I tell you.
You are watching Revelations. That is 3.
Into deception. Deception. That is so it creates a lot of deception within the system. Number the 4th one, relationships into minjina. Ayonkofano. Ayonkofa friendships. Social media so open up a lot of friends. Into ene nasemba no akobo na danfo ya mane. Now into okasa people talk. They end up talking to so many insensible people. Nkofo mo ni answer. They open their relationships up to a lot of people who don't have sense.
Because social media.
Exactly.
To say the assistant they mono.
Omu me say ya keke. You feel say ye kwakọ share no.
Queen Elizabeth.
Elizabeth ankasa.
Mo ko ya. Mama ya mo.
It's no ama kasa na doso. People false counselors. Obia etofo.
Huh?
Obia etofo dey ma fa ni problem nkoto female groups bi mu. All female groups bi mu. Na amfa na asem beto obeti efutu a ebe ma no
amako peni otufu so no amfa anya adwuma
obeti efutu a ede be ma omo enti ama there are too many fake information ama de bia nkofo etie ade a ending wo omo yeah what you here so too many fake information around fake counselors de bia obia can be today any obia ni motivational speaker motivation is not woman so no e bia ni ho eye but me share no my tagging no my posters and then obiti hoi se beta frache ne kunu buna anoni ne kunu nya kasa na koye tag no dey akoto ho na no any problem no whatever is wrong with no dey tag no dey ato ho obi nso ko ho no like any fair no follow side there no but what really happened for the conflict to happen and nobody asks about it whatever led to that nobody asks about it. Just the beautiful thing on the atohono. Then people take it, then they start to exhibit and do some of China way more relationships more. A bread relationship now it kills relationships.
A kills relationship. You are watching Revelations. Into Osha, Ghana population no. A woman.
31 million.
31 million no. Any part saying Osha, almost 100 phones. Na any person have almost 100 phones. Na ehifa area na wo hwa sa problem ya wo kan ekoso wo pa
oh Android phones there the last time I check you know the net mobile telephony penetration no ebru 30 million no
ebinum kuta 88
ebru 30 million no
me use Android do
ebru 30 million no it a lot of people have it. A lot of people equitas adian to say data no telecommunications company because so munya sika wo data so saying phone call
okay nti wo sha ni pasen population ya wo say phones na buru ni pesu Canada dan do so che ni pe wo kuro ni ene Ghana fo enti no wo hwa nipa san na wo hwa sa impact ya social media dia to marriages so ya na relationship so wo hwa area ben pa na achi omo pa
say okay area now what do you mean
what I mean is that nkrofo use phone ni there but wo hwe divorce ni rate na e wa akra ha no now we divorce rate na e wo villages na omo you okay wo home tina me bisa asa question
say it's a into the impact of social media no in every aspect of our lives no more urban areas urbanization because every bit of fractures our village no omuni night club omuni beach resort omuni stone boy our performance and na Bob Marley aba and na Usher aba and na we aba
omo we na abubo omudin we latest day
I say am Bob Marley show
okay
Bob Marley birthday so mo hear the show
okay yeah
am here tribute to man
yeah
you know into no there are so many things into hano upesa we ya hotels we village hotel be na wo village upesa bo jama bra ba bre no ba ha upesa bo jama bo ni sesi ya upesa ko club ko ni sesi ya village club na wo ho ko village obi ani mobi utu na si ha obi ni mu utu na si ha obi ni mu so you can't do it.
So why don't we blame it on the environment? Na ye one only club ni nyama na ye bie na ye blame it on social media.
It's environment ni club ni sa nyama we nyina asa work car ni bibia wo mu so battery ewu. Wo ba ye dey answer car no.
Meaning
the social media catalyst.
Na say ye na wo see phone no abro so. Na je so omo wo akura na so. Omo so omo wo bi, omo hwe bi. But omo ni access to hotels no any what have you nti omo te ho.
Yes.
Why don't we focus on hotels ne night clubs ne shisha eyi na omo abiebie na nkola no ebinom tumi ye na omo twia na omo blow na te say ade no we eyi smoke ni ye waste ewo omo bi adinimu na afa omo ani achi na ye te say
17 18 16-year-old girls.
And so why don't we focus on those things? Now they will focus on the social media.
Because that me can you know. So that me can you know. Social, I don't know social and home. The social means that the slightest information a bit may reach the whole population. And you know the impact in a free hall no are massive. So she shall anyway no now I'm moving for year because obia ko shisha and other to social media. And one man who to say a good lifestyle or gene ni bi or they two Facebook pine na aya viral. Then everybody sees it. It's obia purpose or bekoko experiment. That is what is creating it.
Do you think the parents who are bringing up their children cannot do anything about it? They can't do anything about this social media and their children.
Unfortunately, when I talk phones the man kalano. And your parents know. Because ejuma right now no parents are working. Mami ye ejuma, papa ye ejuma. Oti ku ejuma by this time. O ma tifie. O pese oti me reach omo. Nti what of phone am say be your best me afre no phone so. And now baba ka say homework. This an money nyina nti no. That's the reasons why we buy these tablets and things for nkwala. On fancy and dear, on fancy reading, on fancy calculation, on fancy homework. However, it is the same thing as a phone. I could tell you because your phone so be hours including Bible can our phone is so. Quran or phone is so. It's you know these are the things that they are devices to make our lifestyles better, but the same way no and also I bent to say you can social media say can you say more. So you educate people it's on social media. It's you know it is a tool you bet me using it for a lot of good. However, and also the same tool you can use it for to do harm
good and bad.
Evil.
Which one is social media doing the best, the most? Good and bad.
But I can tell you that it is having bad or negative effect on certain aspects of our lives more than other aspects. Obi wo ho ode ye ejuma eboa no and all of these things. And most of the people on social media, most of them, no, like, it's because they don't. We can address this issue on different levels. Just say that all the parents are baby, no. We can address it on parent level. We can address it on community level. We can address it on governmental level. Until our countries be who you. Until Facebook in the countries be. So names are.
And can be share the impact that you are saying, the effect.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at Africa and looking at the Western world,
Mm-hmm.
The impact, bad impact, is it on everybody or it's only on Africa? And if it's on everybody, percentage, and he find a cause damage by Africa or there.
Okay, more than for or more a brochure and all of these things. We share the way we use social media now, and yet today it's using, you know, more for under YouTube posts, now share comments for this manner. Or they click it on Obiano share and for ni friends list. The number of friends or more. But could be more 100, maximum 250. By Hanabashe 4,900, 5,000. Opia pebre kwa. Omuna mo create ade no. But ya gia boss to say to say nyame. And then some people saw it. Countries be who here. Until Facebook in here. WhatsApp in here. In some countries. Okay, on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp. Because with the potential harm this thing can cause to them. Into more creative or more dear use. I'm talking about China. Or more creative or more dear use. They're making sure say those features inside your man, it won't be present on theirs. So yes, it affects everybody in every part of the world. However, we are quick to learn the negative things. Can say, never be free West ba. If he abrochure eba, some of them are good, some of them are bad. Papa ni yensu yao. Yankun papa no. Bonini kwa ni yefa. Nudity. Say omo danti. Omo na no be omo dwa omo bo. Anama hyehyɛ ne ma aye skimpy. A show omo body. Omo body nso. En say da anye omo body ni ntisa anye body no. So they are fine with it. Summertime no munam. Summertime no ma show omo sports wear and now omo na na bikinis and man. Ya jabo so. So say e wi aketekete no bi nam no hye. E wi agutimi hu oba na fu say eyi onyimo na fu say so akɔhye body con. Akɔhye atana mia no.
Na le tie bubu eguso.
Na bubu eguso.
Na nam tietia ne ha.
Ne ha say no nam na.
Wo hye ni nyina.
Ai say yehu. Na efu ya boss say no nam na say.
Bagay konte sit.
No yes. Ni nyina yesu ayo. That's not our dressing. That's not how we dress.
Ka wa she Europe say wa kata so to baby.
Fe.
Kosia be ma concern ni say you obehwe wa. Hey,
no. Na say oh okay. What take mu na ho so mo hye sade na mo na ma. Say na yo.
Ni hu bi.
Hu bi. Okay.
You are watching Revelations and I am here with our brother Kwao. So this is a serious topic.
Yes.
Do you think it's the era or it's a curse? Do you think it's the era that is bringing about all these behaviors? A era now. Say we are in the Aquarius era, the technology and Nimdie. Knowledge and now whatever information and it will get worse than we are seeing now. So do you think it's the era or is something that is gone wrong? Let me put it that way.
Okay, so it's this and that. It's the era. We are in an era where, like I said, let's say information can just fly about just like that because there is a media, there is opportunity. Say odi to social media so best spread am obi ehu enti no say be na some boni ni sane ma we ka no titimam kra ne wo ho na nkrofo ye but social media any hunting no you don't see it wunhu no bia kosua enti sometimes as na wo better say boni bi kra akoso da no na che because the means of disseminating that information no any ho but say no say my accident in Sinkofu What do you see? They yank for bed. That's what they want to do. A bear so channel the to social media so. Then in a witcher. That is the era we are in. So the information is there. The information is there. The things are there. It is the era as well, like you said. There's technology, there's advancement, there is whatever we have, which has culminated in social media and all of these things. However, like I said, other countries, far ahead, and they plan towards it. We could have done that. It do baby cry. It's election time or so baby. Some blockade or blockade social media. Or be social media. It's so the means is there. Now so no research. You be and I'm say there are different levels, governmental levels, where I was say abide and leaders in Kendi nimuno, and I was so much share say nipa esuban sisa. Say they say insult to the baby president on by a campaign. Say you didn't pay for at the real leaders at them in Kwalan you didn't pay for at them. I was say to me who say nipa esu suban sisa. The way we used to live, the way you book penny, now we take bus, now penny baba sorry, I'm not. I was saying to me who said these things are changing. How are they changing? What is causing them to change? What can we do about it? Then the now omashe how to deal with it. But that is not happening.
How to deal with it. But that is not happening. But maybe when you look at JHS, JSS, SHS, universities near the universities in Podium, but you find SHS, JHS, no. By the grace of God, government schools today, omuni internet or and saying I'm a tea war. If I remember say the computers come on, I'm a serene, but omunya and Tomodia Yamiadum, or from by private schools to know some have Chromebooks, some have internet and what have you. Who feel say no so because a corner and Kolani Muna be bitwa, it to me cost more way because Sabio or Munyan Sanin share that no money responsibilities, so they don't lose anything in going. Way to say wow but hey be idea we na me be who are saying and no do you think and also so create schools no and also so create confuse like almost so are they up to these problems ana
of course that's why school dey shame be money be how anya school na
osia sure now we have for money ana
anya school na osia anya school na osia be how
which what
everything like how to become friends, how to do this, how what sex is.
Is that where you learn all this thing from?
Yes, now.
You started all these things.
Is that not where you learned it from? When you were in school, your friends didn't come to tell you about sex.
Yeah, I was a Roman sister.
Who was school? You didn't have friends, and now when him say, "Omuko my boyfriend," so Johnny go back.
So
you knew them. You knew them. We knew all those things. Tama me go secondary school 1989 I go secondary school.
My fans, my school for the fans. Mom fans.
Because school.
My school the fans. Or that year na.
David.
Hi
smoba boy.
Mom fans. And I heard that yet what you?
Because school because secondary school 94. I did a friend homosexually. Never ni enim ana supi no na wo ho ni enim nkofo omo ye but it didn't blow up enti boni bi eni ho a ewo ho se eye modern creation na wo ho dada nkofo ye nanso the system no any the era no any the way you live your life the exposure no eni ho it makes it difficult for those things to escalate. But it's not easy for it to escalate. Because Bonia, something bad because we one school no. In one school no. Ade be spread over all schools because more mobile devices, or more YouTube, or more Facebook, or more those things. It's the era is part of it. The school system, all the evils, all the misinformation will come from school. Parental responsibility here. In all of these things, parental responsibility into here. It depends on the way you the communication. Talked about relationship. Talked about other other kinds of relationship. And you narrow has say, but there is the relationship between you and your child and your kid, and how you bring them up, the way you talk to them, the channels you've opened for them. Hey, mommy, see what happened. Hey, mommy, see, Ajwa came to school today, and Ajwa said she had a boyfriend, and Ajwa was holding a phone, and said the boyfriend bought it for her. And then you can have the opportunity to also redirect, Obani focus. Now training on one of the information about Boano. Into parental responsibility, we can't take out parental responsibility from all of these things, but the false information, it's a dose too much.
A dose too much. We'll come back to look. We will come back for solutions. But maybe the last question now, what do you think, say, your religious bodies, no, and social media, empire bebre ni bibiano. Do you think, say, a honor divorce, so how do we balance that? Because some of the Christopher and some of the Muslim, like some of the they are your empire mom, kind Quran name, what have you? And a honor no. Do you think this same thing is happening there? Because the reason divorce is also happening there.
Well, some people will say that Kenya religious bodies now more than Kebaya West. In Kovabi notion, no. That's what some people think, that without the religious bodies and the impacts and things they do, it would become worse. However, we can't also discount the fact that with the influence of the religious bodies and the population of Christianity, of Islam, of Buddhism, and I say this, me a Christian, I'm a Christian, but I say that I study religion, who say, who religion be a the followers of Omunko di Boni, and Omunko Kumunia, and as Omunko Yaboni to Omunia. Religion be a ne followers said, do you have to say, love yourself, love your neighbor, do good to people. These are the things religion teaches us. And the more we are having religious penetration, divorce rates are going high. Divorce rates, so and sorry, denim na na wiring microphone, and sorry, denim na na counseling microphone.
So why that? Is that also social media?
So it's about information. It's information.
That's information on slow prayer.
On slow she. Now, obi can ask them jokingly. Say, "Emirade, me quite sorry. Oh, now me quite sorry. Edu time na me ye bonfire and patcho. Take out. Sir, I dream about me team na me kai. Me sex starts in let it all come out of my mind. Remember my name bo.
Obi empire no.
Obi empire no.
Ay, enye
It's sorry them ho. Nipa ni sorry them or dream to the be sorry intent them akọ Facebook akọ post. Obi ni obe sorry intent akọ share likes are here when the picture now post Sunday and pastor or quite sorry no. Until na we sorry them.
Sorry them won po ye ntwa post. Ana e ho nka ho.
They say, "Oh dear, you understand?" So, the truth is there, the good is there, but the voices, and we've established, negative voices, they go into bad ones to call you argument very fast.
Okay, you are watching Revelations. What of poverty? Poverty soon come in a relationship is and then I am from tally social media. What of poverty?
Because there are so many other things which affect relationships. Poverty is one.
No, so to say you're discussing social media, so I'm trying to see the things that can also the differences.
Yes.
So
poverty does everything. You go to school no. Social problem. BBI because you're wrong with society and poverty your part. So poverty can do everything. Poverty can add up to everything. But so you can say poverty affects relationships. How does it affect relationships? Say Burma no ba ni wo ho. Omote maybe Burma na losing ejuma. Into sika ni be fie biom. It can affect relationships. Or vice versa. Obi wo ho o feel say the way be or share the way ameti hoi and that they will be to her na e be or driving a car bi or any then. And a lot of women, and I tell people that don't get into a serious relationship, but don't marry anybody when you don't have a grasp of Sani panel source of income. The source, Nipani sources of income, the lifestyle now or team, the be a who now or drive a car kesiye, auto follow koba de biano. Don't think say or you're genuine. You don't get involved with people when you don't know their true source of income.
So I know still our social media. I'm asking you all these questions because I feel that information and our technology is going to go higher than we are seeing now. So I feel that we should work on ourselves internally, because when you go to other places, internet is doing huge stuff. Intina me bisa this me punchy all these places, because I feel all these places are holding a grip, nobody would, do what have you. We have only 5 minutes. So now I want you to give us your structures. President and that. All these things are memory. Me, I am always looking for solutions.
Good.
Me, I am always looking for solutions.
Good.
So enough of the memory. What are your structures? Give me 5 great structures that you think Senkaya the corona manka ube implemented all these things. You know.
The first thing is education and awareness. Sometimes when you know what is wrong with you, you know how to deal with it. So there are a lot of people who have been affected by the problem, by the phenomenon. They don't even know it's a phenomenon and they are affecting a brabo. But that's what is affecting them. So the first thing is education. We need to educate people.
About what? We are talking about social media.
We need to educate people about the dangers of
about
the dangers of social media involvement. We need to educate people about that. I would say to me, shifting focus on Kakra from what people do on social media. By only social media from the part of number. And so I say we must employ our youth. When they are employed and they are busy, they'll spend less time on social media. They have important things to do. Now, what would you do on social media? And so I say I page man for year. I would say controls. Let's go back. What we should have done years ago, so that China now control the problem. We should go back to them. And that is where the governmental level comes in. Sometimes it's difficult because of trade barriers anymore. But that is where they must come in. We must also, I would say, parental supervision. Parental supervision. I would say, share your money ye. Your mom and your papa. You know, when you train, you can't prevent them from getting the information. But when you train them well, you make them understand what the dangers of it are. They are able to better take decisions and walk away from it.
What do you count structures?
And as I be moment to
what do you count structures?
Yes, sometimes ignorant, they don't even know, but they do it. When you are pushing your poverty with you, Obanaba, Nehusis in the Honso, or Shambama mobile around now. So,
thank you so much for coming. Media Massami Nanisa, Namajin say, Sankobia Kai baby, free by obey ye. Nanka ye a busianti chemuno, no, Usa Bano, Nima dear now, being to me from Inco school like here, reinforcing a dig ye healy families now. A Jumani healia. I don't think all these negative energies will get what have you. But we are still learning. We are still educating ourselves together. This is Revelations, the biggest educational platform. Our brother, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. It's another lecturer. Same time next week, we'll bring another lecturer to come and educate us on your biggest spiritual platforms. We are still Revelations. We are still the biggest. We are still the largest. Shalom. Peace.